you want to get ahead of 99% of people in the world, then you need to be willing to do something that 99% of people are not willing to do.
God damn it, man. Is it that hard? Or is that the secret? I should do what nobody else is doing? Oh my God, I did not know.
A marvel, my dear.
Now, I know that sounds obvious, but there's been a bit of a meme with a bunch of videos coming out claiming that they make you more successful than 99% of people in the world, and it turns out it's all the same shit you hear on every other
Guy, really? You keep on watching all these videos, you never get motivated. You just need to do something.
video. Have goals, be more disciplined, remove distractions, something called monk mode. Are we fucking serious right now, guys?
Monk mode? What the hell is monk mode?
Goals, guys, goals. That's what Bill Gates. Goals. That's.
Meanwhile, if you haven't read this guy's book, the subtle act of not giving a fuck, go read that book, man. Because we give a fuck too much that it cripples us. We can't even do anything again with our own lives. We are really living very unhappy lives. Even with our partners, even our wives don't even know who we are. Our wives looking at us, we are completely different strangers because we're hiding between walls and walls of pretending and, you know.
That's what got him there, right? He had some goals. My mailman has goals. My housekeeper is disciplined. Everybody's trying to remove distractions. These things are not something that 99% of people don't do. And monk
I know, right? Crazy.
mode, by the way, have you looked at the most successful people in the world? There is
They are ballers. They're not doing monk mood shit, man. They're not trying to dissuade themselves or even enjoying themselves, man.
nothing resembling monkish behavior among them. Because let's be real, if an action is common, i.e.
Elon Musk, Papa, on the high things, man.
if you can literally get on YouTube and find hundreds of videos telling you to do it, then it's not going to make you more successful than 99% of people.
See, the secret is in the action. What you want, and you take the action. That's all that matters. Once you say, this is what I want, and you take action consistently every single day to get it done, it will happen for you, man. I swear. I promise you.
By definition, to be more successful than everybody else, you need to do what everybody else does not do.
You need to do what everybody else do not do. Oh my God. I'm having breakfast. Come join me.
Here's a harsh truth for you. When it comes to success, the productivity hacks, the morning routines, most of this shit doesn't matter. And to prove
Okay. So, I mean, I've been doing it all wrong all this while.
my point, I'm going to share with you some of the basic habits of some of the world's most successful people throughout history. Starting, obviously, with
With you? You're successful? Tell me.
myself. See, when I started my business, every morning I would wake up at about 11 a.m. and I'd get myself a Red Bull and some Reese's Cups. And then I would stay in bed for another 2 hours, sitting
Man, guy, you're having so much fun, man.
on my laptop.
Research, man. I imagine. Really, being a writer is really, really hard. Trying to get yourself to just write and bring out those things that is in your head. You need to actively bring it out.
Tastes like ambition. I did this for 3 years and I built a 6-figure business in my mid-20s doing it.
This guy trying to be sarcastic here.
In the first half of this video, I'm actually going to break down what makes somebody more successful than 99% of the people on this planet. But before you get all excited,
God damn, man. We need to know the secret. Tell us the secret, man, Mark.
and start rubbing your nipples. No, I'm not going to do it.
I used to rub mine sometimes. It's delicious.
I'm not gonna go there. The second half of this video is going to explain to you why you might not actually want to be more successful than 99% of the people on this planet. Because like most
Straight up, man, something is going on here. Something is really going on here, man. Like a secret that we don't really know yet.
most important things in life, success is not simple. It's actually pretty fucking complicated.
I know, right? Success is can can be quite complicated, man. My brother, man. Tell them. Oh my God. I think that the moment we have now is the right moment to do any single thing. We're never ready. It's all has to be in the future. See, life is just emotion. Because the day you get sick, you find out you cannot even move your hands anymore, man. So you just gotta keep on moving your hands, keep on doing things. Your thought comes to you to do it, just do it. Do not be resisting what's going on again in your life, man. Just keep on flow with life. Really, because that's also the secret about life, man. You just flow and you'll be happier. You find out that you okay. Spent the day very, very well doing things that you wanted to do. That was really what your heart wanted you to do.
To be more successful than 99% of people, you have to 1. Have a contrarian idea. 2. Be correct about that idea.
Oh my God, you have to have a different idea, man. Oh my God, you just imagine if I'm wrong. Oh my God, if I'm wrong, man, I'll be dead.
Yeah. And 3. Execute on it massively.
Massively, man. Execute massively. That's all that matters.
Number 1. Most people don't ever have a contrarian idea in their life. Let's be honest. Most people just kind of go with the flow and agree.
Try. Don't be like that, though. Have your own ideas.
With whatever their friends tell them is cool that week. But there is a significant minority of people in society that will think for themselves and come up with some contrarian ideas or...
Like me. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Buy into some batshit crazy theories, which brings us to number 2. Of all the people that have contrarian ideas, the vast majority of those contrarian ideas are not going to be correct.
God damn it, man. It's unfair. I don't know how to believe in myself.
They're going to be horribly wrong.
Hey!
Embarrassingly wrong. This
God
is actually the most difficult part of achieving insane amounts of success. You have to disagree with...
I know, right?
Everybody and then be right. And even if you happen to disagree with everybody and be right about it, you have to be willing to execute. You have to put your
execute, man.
ass on the line. Now, when we look at super successful people, we
You have to put your ass on the line. Hey, Mado.
tend to focus on that last part. What's his morning routine? What sort of supplements did she take? Execution gets discussed most of the time because it's easy to observe. It's also
I know, right? So easy.
easy to replicate. So while execution is incredibly important, it is not the thing that determines the magnitude of a person's success. Steve Jobs
Brainiac. Wise man.
was not Steve Jobs because he woke up early and ate an assload of fruit.
Assload of fruit, man.
Jobs was Steve Jobs because he believed a full decade before anybody else that one day a computer would sit on every desk and be in every office in the entire world. And
God damn, man. Did you ever believe that? Did you ever see that? You know, it's so crazy when I see. That's why I try to just stop myself. I was like, everything here that I'm using, that I'm enjoying, even this clothes. I don't know how this clothes is fucking made. I don't know how this mic is made or this stuff, but I'm enjoying it. And then we have some very intelligent people that always come and criticize things. They say this guy is not fine. And they've never made a kind of fucking life, man. Somebody's just sitting down and thinking about it. Every single thing we see around is thoughts. What are your thoughts? What are you going to be thinking about this time around? What are you going to bring out to the world, share to the world, man? Hey! I'm speaking in tongues.
a computer would sit on every desk and be in every office in the entire
Vision. Good. And when you have a vision, you become you're a mad person, man. Really, man. You're mad. You're mad. Nothing else. You're crazy. You're goddamn crazy, man. Go get a job, man. That way, if you're a crab among crabs, crawl out, man. Escape. Save yourself.
entire world. And he was correct about it. Warren Buffett
He was really correct about it, man. Damn it, man. That's all that matters. Are you correct about your crazy idea?
every morning goes to the McDonald's drive-thru.
Warren Buffett, god damn, man. Warren Buffett every day goes to drive-thru, but go and chow. I think the thing about it is that did I tell you, man, that man, if you eat McDonald's, you die early. Oh my god, it's so crazy, man. So crazy the amount of news and information that we get that we don't even know where is right and where is wrong.
It's the same piece of shit breakfast that you and I look down on.
Exactly, man. McDonald's eat the same piece of shit breakfast. Personally, my wife just thinks that McDonald's should be burnt down. I was like, man, can your father even do McDonald's? Can he? But that's what I'm saying, eh? Don't look down on things, man. Things are there, and you don't even know how they got there, man.
How is he not dead yet?
Exactly. How is he not dead yet? Please tell me, man. Oh my god, how the guy never still die? Shit.
Warren Buffett is Warren Buffett because consistently he has identified companies that were extremely valuable that most
Brainer. But the guy said that he has one regret. I didn't spend a lot of time with his children. So me, I tried to pursue my dream. I tried to spend time with my children too. You should do that too. Because your children will never be children for so long. If they are babies, enjoy them as a baby. If you are toddler, enjoy them as a toddler. If they are 2 years old, enjoy them as a 2-year-old. Because very soon they won't be 2-year-old anymore. Your child will become very that naughty teenager. Your daughter will become that lying bitch.
most other people thought sucked. And then he bought them. And then he sat around eating fucking McDonald's and drinking Coca-Cola and waited a few
Drinking Coca-Cola, man.
decades, which by the way is another thing most people are not willing to do. And now he's the greatest investor of all time. Execution is
Straight up, but McDonald's, Warren Buffett.
overrated. If I can do one thing that will 100x my results, then the other 99 things don't really matter. But
Exactly. One thing that the result is unlimited. That's what you should be doing, man. Not just.
people don't like hearing this because it is unbelievably hard to find that one thing that is going to 100x your results.
What can we do? Idea. I need idea. Gods, Retos, give me ideas.
Almost don't exist anywhere. So instead, we make videos about, morning routines and shit to eat. As if like eating the same meal that Kobe Bryant ate before basketball games is gonna make you play basketball like Kobe Bryant. Which
That was the yab. That was it. I felt that below the bells, man. Mark, don't do that no more.
by the way, I actually have what Kobe Bryant ate before each of his basketball games. Orange or grape soda and a pepperoni pizza.
This guy is eating what great people are eating now. Maybe you start playing basketball.
Big Kobe Bryant fan. Look, execution is necessary. It's just not sufficient. And 99% of the advice that you're gonna get out in the world is about execution. The hardest
Execution is not sufficient. Execution is not sufficient. Oh, idea.
part about achieving extreme success isn't the work. Anyone can put in the work. It's being a correct contrarian. It's the willingness to question widely held assumptions. It's the ability to look at alternatives or opportunities that most people can't be bothered. It's the ability to
Exactly, man. It's the ability to just see what nobody else is saying, man.
adopt unpopular beliefs and then stick to them when people start making fun of you. We forget
I know, right? It's not easy, oh.
that Steve Jobs had legions of haters throughout the
Haters, man. It's amazing.
90s. Hell, he even got kicked out of his own company for being a fucking psycho. So I just want to like stop this
Steve Jobs on the psycho, man.
video and appreciate this pizza. If you look at
Enjoy.
the biggest breakthroughs throughout human history, they were all correct contrarian ideas.
I know, right? The plane, the light bulbs, the computer.
At one point, every single one of these
AI has come. We cannot use it to not create companies and stuff for ourselves, but we are too blinded by its possibilities. We are hungry.
ideas sounded ridiculous. And at every point, somebody very, very famous said, "That's not ridiculous. I think I can do it." If I'm being honest about my career, I have worked very hard over the last 15 years. I've sold millions of books, thousands
Woo! Like, you used to read his books. His books are amazing. His books says it as the subtle act of not giving a fuck. You understand? You need to read the book again, man, to free yourself from all limitations and stuff.
courses. I've toured the world multiple times, speaking in
Man, wow. What a dream.
a dozen countries or more. 90% of the results really came down to 2, maybe 3 correct contrarian ideas
The subtle act of not giving a goddamn fuck.
I had at the right time. The biggest and most obvious of which was writing Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
You know, most times we know we think differently, but we hide it because we don't want to look like we're stupid.
I mean, at the time, the conventional wisdom was that millennials actually weren't interested in self-help, that men weren't interested in self-help. But I had discovered over the course of multiple years blogging.
Damn, man. Wow. See people reading the book, man. If you don't read, you're blind. You're good as a blind man. You know, I try to read books anytime. I mean, I'm cleaning, I'm listening to an audio, driving, I'm listening to an audio. It's like many attacks, or even shoveling snow, I'm listening to an audio. So it is always say you don't have time to listen to audios, man. God damn, man. Okay. If you're a trader, you realize that, man, it's about time for us to start going for Christmas. So the trades are not going nowhere, just trying to just deplete your accounts. So that if they're just out to just get you from the village, make you have a very terrible Christmas. But no trading result will make my Christmas bad. I just have to follow my process, and right now the process is to trade very, very little or no trading at all. You need to really conserve your capital so you can always come back to trade another day.
This is true for most people who have achieved extreme success, whatever field that they're in. For example, Warren Buffett recently wrote, in the 58 years of Berkshire management, most of my
58 years, man.
capital allocation decisions have been no better than so-so. Our results have been the product of about a dozen truly good decisions.
I know, right? You don't really have to just be worried about, am I making the right decision?
Fucking mind-blowing. This dude has been doing this for 60 years, and he says, I made about a dozen good decisions. As a successful person, there's a temptation
That's wild, man.
to believe that you know what you're doing much more than you actually do. It's not intuitive that one simple decision can have such an outsized impact on a person's career. So you start convincing yourself that, yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's just the stuff about it now. You keep on thinking that you know what you're doing. Man, nobody know what we're doing, man. I don't even know what I'm doing, man. But I'm just living the day. I'm just making the best, putting my best foot forward based on my most important tasks I just need to stay.
I do know the secret to getting up early and working hard in the gym, or I do know how to run meetings better than everybody else, when actually you're probably slightly above average. Because it doesn't matter if you put butter in your coffee, or if you have a standing desk, or you use Evernote instead of Google Docs. It's like moving around the furniture in a house and claiming it's a better house. If you don't believe me, go out and meet 100 successful entrepreneurs. I guarantee they are not in the gym at 4:30 in the morning. They are not meditating 2 hours a day. Because the real
But we are trying to. We want to be better. What good ideas?
world is much messier. It's also a lot more fun. Winston Churchill basically won World War II sitting in a bathtub drinking scotch all day. It's true.
Bad guy! Bad snare! Bad guy won World War II by just sitting down and drinking scotch. His bathtub all day, man. God damn it, man. Oh my god.
Go look it up. Or like Thomas Edison. He would famously work for multiple days straight. He would sleep in his lab 1 hour a night. You want to know what
God damn, man. God damn.
his secret was? Cocaine.
It's a lie! God damn it, man! See, this ability for us to be right and do only the right things every single day, just because we think that's what's right there, it just ends up just taking away our life, and we're not completely satisfied in doing what we want to do, man. God damn, man. Thomas Edison, they drink cocaine.
Not shitting you. That's why we have a light bulb.
Man, the highness, man. The highness, man, came from cocaine, man.
Oh,
God Don't do that! No!
Oh yeah.
God damn it. Oh yeah, your head is not clear now.
Speaking of cocaine, let's talk about the downsides of extreme success, or why you
Downside of extreme success, man.
might not actually want to get ahead of 99% of people. Now, the first and most
Yeah, let's get to know the downside of success.
obvious reason is nobody likes contrarians. I think a lot of people fantasize about extreme success because deep down they believe it's going to bring them the validation and approval that they've always craved. But sadly,
No, people just hate you more sometimes, like Andrew Tate.
it's often the opposite that happens.
And even Stallone, even if I even see Sylvester Stallone says when he now blew up, now when he now made money, even his dad was even against himself now. You find that instead of you getting more love, now people are hating you more. If you've not seen Stallone's biography on Prime, go watch it, man. It's called Sly. It's really inspiring. You find that, man, you do not need to have money, you do not need to have you don't need to even have any form of riches. You know, you just go watch Sly on Prime now. Sly, Sylvester Stallone. You find that, man, all he just needs is just motivation. That's the same thing this guy is talking about there. You just need to just have a belief in yourself and to just do. He wrote the script. He didn't go to film school. He didn't write to script school. Nothing. But he always bring out things from his imagination and stood his ground. And even when they wanted to take a script from him, he said no. He got to ask himself. And man, all those boxing scenes, they were so brutal, man. And he did it. He was just trying to just portray a message that, man, you can always overcome whatever adversity you have. You can do it. You can overcome it. You can minded on what you just want to just do now. Even, you know, so you just need to just do that, man. Watch Sly on Prime.
Remember when I quit my day job in 2008 to work on my online business full time? Everybody thought I was fucking nuts.
Yeah, stupid.
Like half of my friends in the corporate world basically stopped hanging out with me. I'm also pretty sure
That's I'm so lonely, like me. People don't like hanging out with me because I ain't got shit to talk about with them, man. I ain't got a job.
that a bunch of my family became convinced that I was like a drug dealer or something. Wonder where they
But guy, you're doing drugs for us,
got
man.
that idea. See, back then, nobody understood what digital marketing was. All
Yeah, true.
the people in my life knew is that I was broke for a long time, and then one day I showed up with internet money.
Internet money, man. Guy, we're looking for internet money too, please. We're looking for internet money too.
I could see why they were skeptical. You have to understand that when you go from an incorrect contrarian to a correct contrarian, it kind of fucks with everybody's heads.
I know, right? I know.
Extreme success is only meaningful if the thing that you were correctly contrarian about is also meaningful. And ironically, extreme success only improves the relationships that didn't need to be improved in the first place.
Extreme success only improves the relationships that didn't need to be improved in the first place. Okay.
Second reason you might not actually want to be more successful than 99% of people is that to be correctly contrarian, you have to be incorrectly contrarian all.
I know, right? It's so fucked when you do something it doesn't work. when I rented my showroom, I thought that was the right move, man. That move put me in a hole for so long.
A lot. The truth is that most contrarian beliefs are contrarian for a very good reason. Because they're fucking wrong.
I know, right? Just fucking wrong, man.
Tried them, failed.
But I've had a good idea. Like when I thought about selling furniture online in Nigeria, then people not really selling furniture online. It was only clothes and electronics. And I found that niche, and I put my head and I cleaned out, man. When people started rushing in, that's already going out. I'm cleaning my teeth already. Like, it was nice chilling, chopping here, man. You guys can go have the remnants.
Horrendously, and then spent the rest of their life wondering what the fuck they were thinking. If you're young, this is especially
Damn, day trading, man. And that's what I'm doing right now.
hard because you're probably not aware of how many of your contrarian ideas were actually held
Day trading, man. Day trading is crazy. Day trading is crazy. Yeah.
by older people at one point, but they tried them, failed miserably, and then moved on. Spoiler,
I know, right? Failed miserably and moved on.
it's probably most of them. And finally, I guess this is the most important.
I don't know which one to walk, man, but let's go.
Point of this video is that extreme success is not going to make you happy.
Exactly.
Success amplifies who you already are and how you already feel. So people who are angry and depressed, the success makes them angrier and more depressed. The people who have
More. I don't understand. Are you trying to inspire me or trying to demotivate me?
relationships, the success makes the relationships even better. Ultimately, extreme success should not be the point.
Exactly. It should just be about just being alive and enjoying your day.
Should be motivated to pursue your correct contrarian idea because it's so important you can't imagine doing otherwise. If you just want
Exactly, man. It's so important to you, man. Like this right now, making this video, it's most important thing to me right now, man. I like it, I love it. And maybe it might do.
Want to like get enough money to buy a nice car and
God
spray a bottle of
damn!
champagne on a girl in a bikini, that can be arranged. I know a guy. Because that's not
Okay.
99% successful. That's like 80% successful.
Okay.
Maybe instead of asking how to become more successful than 99% of people, you should be asking yourself, why do I want to become more successful than 99% of people? Because that is the
Well, I don't want to be more successful than 99% of people. I just want to just do what I love to do.
question that is actually going to yield more useful answers for you. Before you run off and try to become some obscenely successful badass, maybe you should slow down for a minute and make sure that you're setting the right definition of success for yourself in the
Well, I hope you got inspired with this video, man. My name is Rawgii. Subscribe, check out the next video. We want to be doing this video stuff every single day. Talk about what inspires me, what I see, what I've learned. And now problem is after I did this video, man, it doesn't sound too hard because I found a trick in which I can watch a video, stream a video, and just cut, and just have a nice gem YouTube video, man. Subscribe. I also have a gaming channel. I'm playing Serious Sam. It's gangster. Cheers, man.